Oh, wait, we
Mr.
gotta go
Chairman,
back
we're
on.
live.
Oh, we did. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're out of our executive session. At this time, I'm gonna make the motion that we proceed with the discussion on our acquisition. Do I have a second?
Second.
Got a motion second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. So go open the door, see if there's any general public. Got that open?
So Doug, is your presidency a one-year appointment?
Anybody out there?
It is. Yeah,
Oh, is there anybody out there?
I've worked my way up though, right? I did the secretary and then vice president and then
Mhm.
this year it's the president.
You got a feather in your cap there.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So you guys come on up, you're next. Our next agenda item, since there's no public here, wherever you want, Kevin. This is not an action item, this is just a discussion.
No, this is just to make you aware of what's been going on.
That's
Oh.
really good, because we need to be aware.
Yes, I figured you would. Can I bring these up to you?
Yep.
Okay. What this is we were late getting the bid back from the manufacturer. So as soon as I got it, I just wanted to get it on the agenda so I can get you guys a copy of it.
That's for that new boat.
Yeah. And I will email it to you also, so you have it on email.
So Kevin, in this, you end up getting for the sale price?
Yes.
And this is a jet boat?
Yes, it's a 21-foot custom weld jet boat. That is basically, it's set up exactly like the newest boat that Canyon County has, that I helped teach out of this past fall. And I think it's what we need up here, because all our boats are prop boats except for one, and it's tough to get them into some places.
And no fish finder on it?
Not on this one, that's all later stuff.
What am I supposed to do then while I'm sitting there?
Or a bad guy finder?
Oh, yeah, it's called binoculars.
Is there any match on our part?
That's one thing that was still need to be discussed with Waterways.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get this to you guys. So if you guys had any questions or concerns before the next Waterway meeting next week, that we could have those addressed at that meeting. So we had talked about doing a 50% match through Waterways in the past meetings, but we haven't finalized anything yet. And this isn't a finalized draft by any means. This is just
But
what would
If
happen.
it doesn't come out of waterways, where does it come from? Which budget?
The 50% match would come out of Waterways, and then the other 50 would be from IDPR through the grant process, through the WIF grant process.
Oh, cool.
So,
The
And you're
Elmore,
talking
the one
about-
you're trading in,
Mhm.
can you sell that privately?
we could. I don't know if we could get as much out of it.
I'm just wondering if you could, that's what I'm
I
asking.
thought about, I could make it known throughout the state as far as other law enforcement agencies to see if anyone's interested in it. The motor itself, the
outboard
boat
motor.
itself has over 10,000 hours on it. The motor, it's a rebuilt motor. It's on it, and it's got 4,200 hours on it. So it's getting to that point where it's going to have to be rebuilt again. And those outboard motors, we're
Very
talking
expensive.
30, 40 grand.
Yep.
So,
It's amazing what those cost.
So I guess this is not an action item, but you're looking like a thumbs up from us?
not just yet. I want to get it through Waterways,
Okay,
through the committee, and it'll probably have to go, it won't be an action item this next meeting. Well, no, it's gonna have to be.
when you
because
go out for the grant?
The
'Cause
grant process is, we have to have it in by January 26th. So that was the other reason I wanted to present it in front of you guys, so if you guys had any questions, it's not delayed any longer.
When's your next waterways?
It's
Ninth.
next Tuesday.
The ninth, okay.
I know nothing about boats, so I'm here to support you.
Ask her about, fifth wheel. She got that one down.
Yeah.
And you know, I might have a fish finder I could donate.
So 136,000.
We don't want them fishing while they're out there.
After
Fish
trading.
while they're out there.
So, and that
Are you
doesn't,
supposed to be on that boat?
that's not that, if you did the 50% match, you're looking at the 136 divided by 2 is the 50s on that. So.
65,000 or whatever.
And then there is still enough in the waterways budget that we've adjusted for to make up for, you know, the FLIRs and the radars and that type of stuff to suit it up with, so.
The little stuff.
Yeah.
That looks great, man. I'm impressed you can get both that size for that kind of money.
I was hoping it'd be a little cheaper.
This is a jet boat, and it's custom weld, so.
Yeah.
Getting the Cadillac.
So, but I mean, Custom Weld builds a good boat. They've built a lot of boats for all the law enforcement agencies across the state and Washington and Oregon also. So they know what they're doing when it comes to the LE boats. So,
Well, my vote is to go for it.
but like I say, I wanted to pass it through waterways, what they have to say
And
for
then you'll come
it.
back to us as
And
the,
then
as the
come back
next.
to you the next week for,
Good.
and go from there. That way I can have Kinsey put it in and put it in before the deadline.
Good job.
So
Great.
I just wanted to keep you guys informed.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Okay,
All right.
all right.
Thanks.
Are
Have
we
a great
having,
day.
The waterways meeting, are they getting anybody coming in and talk about those mussels?
Yeah, I don't know how many people he's got coming in to talk about it, but I'm familiar with some of the stuff too, because we go over it every year at Marine Academy, so when I teach down there.
So we did get an email while you were gone, and I think Jordan, Fish and Game is working on it heavily.
Yeah.
And there's a whole contingency right now within the state, so we're kind of out in front a little bit ahead of the state and what the state's doing. But yeah, they're working on it. Have a very large group working on it right now. So.
Well, and actually,
don't
we
need to
got an
worry
email
about it.
from somebody that talked about, we don't have enough calcium in our water up here to even
Yeah,
build.
there's been talk
cells,
of,
and I'm going,
of the water, the minerals in the water up
Yeah.
here that may make it to where they can't grow. Nothing's been for sure on that, but that's been the talk for the last 5 or 6 years, especially at the Marine Academy.
They
when
need
talk
a
about it.
certain amount of minerals to grow.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
There was a whole study, had lakes in Idaho, Oregon, Washington, Montana, that it's really bad, really susceptible here, but in central Idaho, it's really low risk.
Yep.
So we may not ever have a problem.
But it may not be bad to get ahead of it. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll find out more depending on who he's got coming in on Tuesday to talk about it. So, because I hear the same person every year at Academy. So,
Perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, that was good news.
Excellent. All right. Thanks, Kevin.
you bet. Thank you.
Okay, I wonder if Mike's doing this evaluation.
I think there are matters that, I just,
What else we got?
We don't have an evaluation, but must be doing something.
I think
Something
there are
else?
executive
Okay. So then, do you want a motion to go in?
Yeah, let me see if Mike is available first. Or where he's at.
He is here, Mr. Chairman.
Doug, are we even gonna need a meeting next week?
That's, I was
Abby
gonna ask
doesn't
you guys
have-
at the end of the day, if you wanted to postpone, if you wanted to cancel it.
That's the second.
There's just nothing on the agenda. for the
Sherry's gonna be
second,
really
so-
hungover. Maybe we better cancel that one.
She's gonna be sick next week.
Nah,
Okay.
not answering.
You're calling me.
No, I'm not.
You were.
Oh, gosh.
It's okay.
Here, let me, just give me a minute here, dude. I gotta get this right, you know. Mike. Well, that's crazy. Check this out, man. Mike Savoy.
Yeah,
You have
Yeah.
And
it.
it brings up Doug
yeah,
Miller.
you have it in there wrong, unless you,
I
yeah,
didn't
you
do,
have it. That's crazy.
it wouldn't even be under that name.
I don't know.
Let me see if I have.
That's strange.
What?
I looked.
I can walk down to his office. He's just.
I could just walk down there, I guess, but
I'll go get it while you're fishing.
Okay, you haven't made a motion to go in though. You guys-
no wonder I'm screwed up, you know?
He was in his office just a
I'll go
minute
get him.
ago.
I need the exercise.
Oh, my goodness.
You have somebody in that office now?
This office?
It's vacant where Larry used to be.
It's their file room for the clerk.
We were hoping to move, we are slowly going to be emptying out that shed, so so we can, that's actually gonna be the holding office for files that we're gonna be able to do a resolution to destroy. And then
Nice.
buildings and grounds are gonna take and use the existing shed as a equipment shed.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
And then you'll work on the big trailer down at Gold Dust?
Yes, that's gotta be,
That one's making me really nervous.
that one needs to be gone
So
through.
is
What's
Mackenzie
in
writing
it?
a grant on that?
Files, records?
Archive
I think she was
documents.
looking
Oh, my
at,
goodness.
Historical Society?
yeah, the Historical Society, though, probably won't take any additional documents. But,
Is it down there?
Yeah, he's gonna
So
be
I
here in a
don't think
second.
we want to get rid of those documents. I mean,
no, we don't wanna get,
that would be my vision
no,
for,
no,
you know, a
yeah.
museum somewhere.
Those documents we're gonna have to go through and see if there's any, I mean, what we discovered though is there's old commissioner meeting minutes that we can't destroy, that I don't think there was enough room to bring them here.
Got it.
So yeah.
Are all those put
Chairman,
on,
you still haven't made a motion to go into.
No,
are
Mike
all
for
those
Mike.
put on electronic?
I'm trying to get rid of you.
Don't get rid of me.
I don't understand why this happens. Let's see if I got you
Edit.
somewhere else. huh?
Edit. I had,
We thought it was your evaluation day. We thought we'd bring you in.
Okay, Mike, what is your cell phone number? We're still on, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
At this time, I'm gonna make a motion. We go into an executive session by Idaho Code 742061B, employee evaluation. Do I have a second?
second,
Second,
Got a motion and a second by roll call, please.
Thompson, aye.
Bob and I.
Hasbrook, aye, and Doug will be in at 2:16, as soon as you get